Hello, hello, and welcome back to the 3 Up Moon livestream, everybody. My name is Matt, otherwise known as 3 Up Moon, and welcome to the stream. I'm here on Twitch live right now. If you're watching on twitch.tv/3up_moon, thank you so much for tuning in. It's Saturday, September 4th, 2021, and if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to check out the stream and the channel. If you click that subscribe button, it'll let you know when I upload brand new streams, and every single stream that I do from 1 p.m. Pacific onward, every day, is uploaded to YouTube after the fact. So you can go check it out there. Today we're doing some Link to the Past randomizer, and we're doing Triforce Hunt mode again, where instead of having to collect all 7 crystals and all dungeons being defeated to take on Ganon, the goal isn't to defeat Ganon. The goal is actually to, like, we still randomize all the same stuff, but the goal is to actually find 20 shards of the Triforce, which are scattered across the light world and the dark world. And we've shuffled the color palettes, the playable character, the enemies, the amount of damage the enemies do to you, the bosses, the item locations, the chest locations, all that stuff is shuffled around. So it's a completely different run every single time you play. I've actually got about 7 runs or attempts of actually trying to beat all the dungeons and beating Ganon in the randomizer on YouTube, so you can go check that out as well. But yeah, the Triforce Hunt, we've done 3 or 4 attempts but haven't found 20 shards yet. So we'll dive into that in just a second. We're listening to music from Double Dragon 2, The Revenge on the NES, which was the very first beat 'em up that I ever played as a kid. I love the music. It inspired me as a musician, inspired me to want to get into sound design and that sort of thing, as well as opened up my eyes to different beat 'em up games like the Simpsons arcade game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, the Streets of Rage series, and the Final Fight series specifically. Now, if you were tuned in earlier, you probably caught me playing some Super Mario 64 randomizer. We got 42 stars as our personal best in that. We could have kept going, but I wanted to play both games today, both Link to the Past and Super Mario 64. But you can go to my YouTube channel and actually check out every single run we've done of that game as well. Now, it's just going to be a few minutes here. I'm going to keep the Double Dragon 2 music going for a bit, and then I'll dive right back in. I'm just going to refresh the old coffee, get some water, and then we'll dive into the Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Randomizer, Triforce Hunt on the Super Nintendo. Stick around. Alright, thank you for your patience. We're going to dive right in right away here. Welcome to the stream. You should be able to see the game and hear the game in just a second. And we're going to switch the music over. We're going to listen to music from Metroid Fusion, one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games. Yeah, thanks so much for your patience, folks. Should work. Just one moment. I'm going to just do one more thing. Okay, here we go. And the stream title, I called it the All Shard Run, more as a joke because we just did Kirby 64 in its entirety, getting all the crystal shards. Hope we get all the shards here. Name our character 3 at Moon, as usual. Okay, we're playing as a green dragon. I like it. Nice little nod to Stegosaurus McCartney if you're watching. I know where the bow is. Well, tell me. No, tell me. I'm not sure what this dragon is from, but we did play that game Dragon Egg recently, which is a really interesting PC Engine platformer. Where you start off with a dragon egg, and then you power it up slowly, and eventually you've got a dragon that flies that looks exactly like this dragon. It was pretty cool, actually. So maybe this is that. We have the Ocarina to start. That's a great way to start things off. Triforce Hunt mode is only available in standard mode, I think. So you'll notice at the very top there's a Triforce counter. That means we have to do this opening escape sequence where we save Zelda at the very beginning. Starting off with the Ocarina is cool though. And the boomerang. The fully charged boomerang too, the magic boomerang. I'm cool with that. Now that we talk to the uncle, we actually get our sword. I have it actually set up so we've got a shared sword. So it just guarantees. We're gonna have it. And we got a shield. Nice. Boomerang, sword, and shield. All within 2 screens. What's up, Daryl? Yeah, exactly. That's why my break was a little longer than usual. But yeah, it looks like we're playing as you. We're playing as the green dragon. And this one. It's the same green dragon that we played as in Dragon Egg. Yesterday, actually, when we were playing. It was a really cool PC Engine platformer when we were playing more games about eating and food. Got to go save Zelda. Amazing. I love this music. This is the music from Metroid Fusion. It's a fantastic soundtrack. If you haven't played it, it's a really, truly scary game, I would say. We recently beat Metroid Zero Mission. Maybe that'll be something we play well down the line. Gotta remember that these enemies hit a random amount of damage, so you can't take them lightly. Sorry about this. Sucks that we have to do all this again. What's him? This is a game I definitely want to do some more co-ops of. Specifically with Interama. And maybe join a few community Zelda streamers. Holy shit. One-hit KO anti-fairies. So bad. Nice, we got bombs now. That means that now we're going to start seeing bombs as drops, like, way more. That was lucky. Nice. First full heart container. I like that we got the green hearts as the green dragon. The music works perfectly. Holy shit. Wow. It's a little bit much. Here's your fake Indiana Jones ripoff song. Ooh, look at these. I like these light blue thrones. We got some cool palettes going on right now. It's always a different palette every time we enter a new room or new area. Or no, actually that's not how it works. It's just randomized palettes in general every time we play a new seat. Still, super fun. Just adds to the flavor. Has a little extra flavor. Great. Not having good luck with the save states today. Ooh. Okay, we're going in with only one heart. Got anti-fairies, which equal fairies if we have magic powder, but we don't have magic powder. God damn it. Shit. Oh no. I like how we're protecting Zelda, but she's just standing there. We're the one in the back, the one getting hurt. Run, run. Oh shit, there's one of those there too. You're kidding me. So we just gotta slowly, methodically kill these things. That's the only way to do it. Nope. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Go to sleep. Shit. Just going for it with a half a heart. Oh my god. Yes. Ooh. It's an insta-kill thief, but we can kill him. Okay. Good. Fuck off. Nope. The fucking D-pad is just messing with me right now. That's bullshit. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. This opening section should not be this hard. The map. Rupees. Piece of heart. Oh, out of bombs. Kind of a shitty situation to be in. Fuck off. This is super bullshit right now. Shovel. Okay, now we can actually explore the overworld when it's not raining for the first time. Let's see what our fish item is. It's a bomb. Nice. We lost our bomb, but we got our shield back. It makes sense that the next place we go is Kakariko Village. I'm digging the strawberry vibes to the palette that we have as well too. I'm bringing the fish to the bottle salesman because we'll get a little bit of magic, a little bit of bombs, a little bit of arrows, hearts. Let's see here. So a little bit of everything. Just it's kind of like a little grab bag. Is it 100 that we need? Yep. And this is the blue tunic. So now we are Spyro the Dragon. We've upgraded. Now purple dragon. I like that. And our defense is boosted. We have 8 bombs, which means we can truly explore all of Kakariko. This is cool. I don't even know what I did here. Made a mess of things. But I can get 2 things. Ooh, the Moon Pearl and some bombs. Moon Pearl means that when we go to the Dark World, we are going to be able to travel outside of our animal form. In the original Link to the Past, you're Link in the Light World, but when you go to the Dark World, you're actually Bunny Link. And you can't use any items, you can't do anything pretty much. You can't attack, you can't pick things up. Completely defenseless. until you have the Moon Pearl, which we just picked up. Oh. Yeah, that didn't help me either. Did the same thing. Got the bottle so we can 100% complete Kakariko. Got some useless bombs. Just because we can only carry 10 at the moment. We have this so we can summon our feathered friend with the ocarina. Ooh, hearts for a pull item, that's good. That means the few different trees that we can encounter in certain areas in the overworld, including that Mario painting in that house, will give us hearts. We might get a different item if we kill enough enemies on the overworld in total. We gotta check everything in Kakariko. We've got the Quake Medallion, or that's Bombos actually, sorry. That was easy. We got the bottle for the sick kid, which will give us another heart container. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, B. That was very useful. Isn't Spyro's sidekick a dragonfly? That's close enough to a B, right? Nice, 7 hearts. Into it. Flippers. Nice. It's a good find. The red cane. The first level mix. And the ice rod. Wow. Those are all good early finds. And the blue cane. Jeez. Hype cave. I know this isn't Hype Cave, but it is a Hype Cave. What does it open up for us? I mean, Quake Medallion opens up Turtle Rock. Ice Rod allows us to fight Trinex. If we run into Trinex, we're going to need Ice Rod and Fire Rod, which is a particular boss. The red cane allows us to finish certain puzzles. The blue cane is going to give us the ability to actually access a couple of Death Mountain caves and stuff like that where we have to walk over spikes. At least that's what it gives us access to now. Moon Pearl means that if we do go to the the Dark World, which I don't think we can open any of the overworld portals to the Dark World yet, because we have the gloves. But the gloves might allow us to get to Death Mountain and just head to like where Spectacle Rock is, but that's not going to open up too much. But the flippers opens up a lot. But the gloves will still open up basic things, like if we get the Book of Medora, then we can actually go to the Desert Temple and take it on, because the gloves will allow us to take on the boss. Stuff like that. So we definitely 100% have more things open to us now that we have the flippers. More checks. But we're here, and before we do south of Kakariko, let's just do Lost Woods real quick. And we can warp as well. I'm surprised we don't have any Triforce Shards yet. I'm very surprised. We won't be able to get this until we take on Aghanim, and we need the Master Sword for that. But that's a shield that we can buy, so we don't really need it. We'll be able to buy it in the Dark World. Plus the shield we have now matches us in color, so let's roll with it. This should be health, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, I'm mistaken. We can explore this, but we don't have a light source yet. And because we don't have 500 rupees, it doesn't really make sense to go to Zora's Domain yet. However, in the last run, when we did this, and if you're watching on YouTube, you can just go back to the previous video in the playlist. The last run we did this in, we did have a situation where the only place we could check was Zora's Domain, but we didn't have the rupees. I ended up just farming for rupees. I don't like farming for rupees in this game, but that is what we ended up doing. We can do this, but this just takes us to the back of Escape, which we already did, so it doesn't really matter. Taking a look at the map for the first time, it's got some great colors for sure. So Lumberjack Woods is useless. Let's just go back. Let's go back to Kakariko, go south of Kakariko, and explore all that. That makes the most sense. What's our Pegasus Boots item here? Bombs. Still no Triforce Shards, wow. Okay. Not really worth it. do have the shovel, so we'll do this check. And we can't actually access the portal here between Kakariko Village and Lost Woods unless we have the golden mitts, we just have the silver mitts, or the hammer. We can't access the portal to the Dark World just south of Link's house unless we have the hammer and the gloves that we have currently. And we can't access the portal up here until we either somehow get... Oh no, we can, because yes, we can access the Spectacle Rock portal because we have the Ocarina and we've unlocked it, so we can actually fly to where the old man is and go from there. We can access like a section of Death Mountain, but the thing is we don't have a light source, so it kind of doesn't really make sense to do that yet. And I like to just talk all this stuff out loud because then that way I remember it, otherwise there's just a lot to remember in a randomizer. 10 useless arrows. That's fine. That's the only thing you need the shovel for, besides, I guess if you want to farm rupees, you can just always walk around doing this. Do you even get anything? Nothing. Yep, that's the only thing that this thing's useful for, I guess. That was close. Come on. Really? That's pretty bullshit. That was ultimate bullshit. No, no, no. We haven't checked out this area yet, so we should. We got one place we're going. We're doing the Ice Rod Cavern section first. We're southeast Hyrule. Oh, nope. Didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that. Big time. But I also didn't want to have to load like... Oh, I screwed up big time. I'm not saving quick enough or often enough for me to be loading like that. So dumb. Does anyone have any specific memories playing Link to the Past? Feel free to share it in the chat. Any certain memories associated with this game, or things you recently just found out about the game. I just found out that there's an old woman in Kakariko Village that if you use the magic powder on her, she turns into a fairy, and you can heal. New things you learn about the game. Gimme. Gimme. Okay. It was worth it. Gimme. Yes. Okay, cool. Now the item that enemy is going to drop is going to be randomized as well too, so you know, 5 rupees every time, so we get 20 rupees. I think that's worth it, because we ended up getting 40 from those 2 rock crabs. Oh, that sucks. If I just do it fast, we're fine. Yeah, sure, why not? Got the magic. Show off a little bit of our infinite power. And I'll take that. And now we've got 5 items here. Rupees. The red tunic, nice. Look at this. Very cool. So I think that's the best tunic we can get. We just got the blue one from the bottle salesman, so that's nice. So we're now, our defense is now even higher. And we got our first Triforce Shard, our second Triforce Shard, and the Ether Medallion. 2 medallions in. This is what the Ether Medallion does. I believe that cave is called Hype Cave. There's another one called Hype Cave, or referred to as Hype Cave, and where the fairy fountain was that we explored just before this in the Dark World. Can we get more rupees? Yeah, hell yes. Okay. Once we get 500, we'll go straight for Zora's Domain. Nice. I always thought this is like this is sort of like the 3-up moon area in Link to the Past, because there's this moon-shaped like sand area, and then you've got these 3 bushes. So I mean that's as close to a 3-up moon moment that we're gonna get in this game. So if you want to, drop that 3-up emote into the chat. Three-up moment typically is when you get 3 lives in one level in a platformer. That's what I would call it. Or if, you know, you run into a platformer that gives you, 3 ups in the form of its own item, or in a bonus game or a mini game. Well, that's the closest we're gonna get. It's finding that little 3-bush moon in the dirt. Oh, that sucked. That sucked indeed. Yes. Can you throw a rock at a shadow? Yep. Yep, you can. I'm a rupee pot farmer. One day, I'll take over the world with my skills. Have you met my brother in the desert? He's way richer than I am. I'm sorry, you had me at pot farmer. was dumb. That was really dumb. We shouldn't have actually... We shouldn't have gone in that cave. That wasn't the time for it. Okay, got some funky color palette stuff going on. But in the purple chest, we have ourselves some rubies. Alright. Nice. This is the healing opportunity, so there's a reason why I'm going here. I think we can keep respawning these fairies if I leave and come back. If so, that's a good thing. Holy shit! Wow, that was nuts. That was a little bit crazy. Okay, let's hope the same thing doesn't happen. It probably will. Keep the fairy. It's been good, man. It's been going good. Had a lot of fun with Super Mario 64 Randomizer earlier today, and now we're doing this. I'm having some fun with it. I also am really excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow at 11, probably 11 a.m. Pacific, I'll be doing Paper Mario Black Pit as part of our viewer request stream. And then Super Mario RPG, so get hyped for that. Full vanilla playthrough on stream. It's a game I grew up with. I beat it once. Haven't played it in years. Wouldn't be opposed to attempting the randomizer of it down the line as well, because there is an open world randomizer. And a linear mode, kind of like what Link to the Past has. Oh, nice, thank you. That helped us. That helped us immensely. Oh, nope. Those things do so much damage. They're doing 6.5 hearts of damage to us. It's our third Triforce Shard. I think it's going pretty good. I mean, we're not getting Triforce Shards. We have a lot of items. We have flippers, so we have access to a lot of things. We have access to, like, we've got the gloves. You know, we have the ocarina. So we have a few things that we, and the moon pearl as well, plus the red tunic, so the 3rd level tunic. So we're quite strong in terms of defenses. But in terms of like the rate in which we're getting Triforce Shards, some of the other runs that we've done, at this point we already had like 14. We have 3 right now, so we're not really... That's not a good sign, because it means we'll probably have to do dungeons to get them. Okay, so we got those 2 things. Let's go to the desert and do that check real quick while we're here. Just make sure I'm safe. Okay, I'm gonna just take a quick break here just to eat some food, and then I'll be right back. But yeah, this I would say this randomizer is going good for sure. Let me just quickly pull up the. Of course, that will happen. Let me just pull up the map here, and then we can show people just do this way without dying.
I'll remember
There
this!
we go. So here's the map, just to show people where things are. We've got the red pendant over at Eastern Palace. I'm not going to attempt to do those dungeons yet at all because I don't have a light source. But once we get the lamp, we'll go there. And as soon as I come back from the break and eat, we'll play some more, and we'll go straight to the Desert Palace, or the Desert Checks at least. And then we'll have done the entire bottom section of Hyrule, including the Shovel Check, including all of the Kakariko village. So actually this whole section here, all of this, in terms of checks, will have been done, except for the bridge. So that's where we'll go. We'll do desert, the bridge, and then we'll worry about the upper section there. We do have access to Death Mountain as well, which is another thing that could help us. But I'll be right back, and yeah, stick around. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for your Thank you for your potions. Thank you for your patience. Should be able to see me and see the game. We don't need those arrows. Shoot. Wow. It's a fairy cave. Still only 3 Triforce Shards. This makes no sense. We've covered a lot of ground in the light world. Okay, there's one there once we can get access with the Book of Medora. One there that we can see. This is a shop I always forget. Yep. Ooh, the Master Sword. We need the magic mirror then to get the Master Sword. Interesting. Interesting enemies as well. We're getting very weird enemies in the water. Enemies you only see in the Dark World. Oh wow. Almost done here. Triforce Shard. 4 out of 20. Oh, come on. Means we gotta do that again. Of course I didn't save in the right spot. That's so dumb. Sorry. It's just a super inconvenience to have to do stuff over again for no reason. Yeah, super annoying to have to do that again. So we need the magic mirror to be able to enter, or the gold gloves to be able to enter the ice palace south of us. We also needed to get the Master Sword in the lake. This is the only thing we can do next, aside from trying to find a way to visit the Dark World. We made it. We still have to get a light source and lead this old man here for it to count as an actual spawn point. And we can't really explore the right side of Death Mountain because we don't have the hookshot yet. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god. Just happily avoid all those enemies. We're a quarter of the way through the run. Triforce piece is held by someone friendly. Cool. Oh my god. Whew. Cool, the spectacle rock item is just arrows, so we don't really need that. There we go, Dark World. We have the Moon Pearl, so we're gonna retain our form. We're not gonna turn into our animal form, so we can still use stuff. Because we don't have the mirror, we can't use it on Spectacle Rock, and I think the only thing we can actually explore here is just a fairy fountain. The Ocarina doesn't work in the Dark World. If we go down here, there's this. Oh yeah, there's this cave too. Yeah, but we don't have the hammer. We need the hammer to knock that down, so we're shit out of luck there. And the only way to go back is to save and quit. a look at the map. We don't have the Master Sword, or else we would open up the upper section of Hyrule Castle. We have to break the seal to do that, and then what that does is it creates a portal to the Dark World Pyramid, which will allow us to explore this area. But we need the hammer to get south of this area, and we'd need the hook shot to get north of this area. So you're kind of confined to where my mouse is, if you can see the cursor. We can go to the Palace of Darkness or the Eastern Palace, but we don't have the light source yet. But we've pretty much checked out everything we could here. Until we get the Book of Medora, the Desert Palace is off limits, and there is a Triforce piece waiting on the ledge there. And to go to the Dark World the way we were, it's not working for us. We can do a little bit more exploring. No, I don't think we can actually. I think that's all of the Death Mountain that we can check out at the moment. I think we have to go to Eastern Palace. Yep, I think that's it. No health. Thankfully, there's a fairy fountain right here. But yeah, we have to go to Eastern Palace or to Zora's Domain, even though we don't have the rupees that we need. But we can easily get those rupees. Let's try Eastern Palace first. There's a chance we could find the light source. The lantern. On the way, perhaps. It gives us the red pendant, which is one of 3 pendants we need to, not to get the Master Sword, but to get in the vanilla game to get the Master Sword. We know our Master Sword is locked by the mirror in the lake. But in the vanilla game, you need the green, the blue, and the red pendant to be able to unlock the Master Sword. So that means there's 1 item waiting for us in Lost Woods, and look at that, 300 rupees. Perfect. Let's talk to this guy. You want something for free? Go earn the green pendant in Thieves Town, and I'll give you something. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get to the opportunity, or the situation where we can explore the Dark World enough that we can actually get to those places, like the Skull Woods and Thieves Town. Yes. Here we go. To the Eastern Palace. It's our first dungeon, folks. First dungeon of the run. Wow, okay. was our 4th heart piece to get a full heart container. Big key. A Triforce piece is in the Ice Palace. Good to know. So we're gonna need the magic mirror for sure, as well as the one to get to the Ice Palace, but also to get to the Master Sword. Oh shit. Okay, let's heal first. Let's do the healing first. Oh, we don't have light, so we're screwed here. There's no way. We can't do those rooms blind. We just can't. Kind of a waste of a fairy there. Yeah, we can't do these rooms blind. There's just no way. Darkroom logic setting for the win. What is darkroom logic setting? Also, what's up, Itarama? Welcome to the stream. This music is appropriate. I think it makes so the dark rooms act like you have a lantern regardless. Oh, I wish I could have done that. I would have absolutely loved to have done that. It can be set in the rando. Ah, man. Okay, next time. Next time we'll do that. That's fine. We just won't come back until we have fire or light. This music. It's so tense. We have the red tunic though, so we're pretty lucky that way. We know where the Master Sword is, we just need the magic mirror to access it, which we don't have. You need a seed to test it, but you haven't tried it yet. Oh. This music's great. This is still all from Metroid Fusion, by the way. Whoa! Didn't expect that. Having early bottle and net is actually quite useful. It's gonna be a bomb, right? Yeah. Irama, I'm super stoked to set up a race if you wanted to set up a race in the next couple of weeks. Oh, that sucked. That was an awful piece of damage to take. Not letting that happen. I'd be down to try Triforce on if you felt like that's something you wanted to do. Okay, let's see what's in the waterfall here. Hopefully some more Triforce Shards. Would be nice. Ooh, even better. Mirror access. It gives us access to the Ice Palace, which we know has a Triforce Shard in it. The mirror will also give us access to a few other hidden items, and we've got our cape as well. It'll give us access to the Master Sword. Come back with bottles. Oh. Only have the one, right? Okay, well. Okay, pointless. Nice. So just going to change the music up just a sec here. Now we're going to be listening to music from Evo or EVO, Search for Eden. It's a great soundtrack. It's actually a game made by Enix, and it's the same composer of Dragon Warrior, all the Dragon Warrior games. Hopefully we don't get scammed by Zora, and we get a Triforce piece, that'd be nice. Even if we get Triforce pieces slowly, we know that there's actual progress happening. There's a piece of heart over there. Come on. That's stupid. Oh, come on. Does so much damage. The Octoroks. Here we go. We're gonna get scammed. We're gonna get scammed. Somewhat. I think it's 300 to buy the shield, so we got it for 500. And that shield, you know, if we beat Aghanim with the Master Sword and go to the Lumberjack check with Pegasus boots, we get that same shield. But you know, we got the beefy red shield right now, which matches our dragon color at the moment. And tunic. I'm not gonna complain. Oh, yeah, we'll get that piece of heart. Holy shit. That's ridiculous. The Octorok rocks do 6.5 hearts of damage? 5.5? Yeah, this music, you can tell, sounds exactly like it's right out of Dragon Warrior, because it's the exact same composer. And even though this game is about evolving creatures and dinosaurs, like evolving them from sea creatures to land creatures and things like that, it is an RPG, and it's a very relaxing RPG. I played it a bunch on stream. I'll be playing more of it. In the future, Sunday morning streams will be relaxing, de-stressing for the week streams, where I'll be starting a Stardew Valley farm, I'll be playing puzzle games, and I'll specifically be playing games like that, like Evo, Search for Eden. Okay, we're gonna go to Sanctuary. Something's calling me to the Sanctuary. Ooh, the mirror will give us access to the Swamp Palace as well. Once we can get to the Dark World and open one of the portals. Wait, in order to access the Master Sword, which we know we use the mirror to return from the Dark World to the Light World, we need to be able to access and get into the water in the Dark World. But right now, the only access we have for the Dark World is taking the Death Mountain portal, which just gives us access to a fairy fountain. So we still need the hammer to progress, to open any one of the 3 portal sections. The one portal directly south of Link's house, the portal between Lost Woods and Kakariko Village. Those 2 portals are the ones we need to access. Or we need to fight Aghanim to be able to open the Pyramid portal, because we'd have some access to something there. But unfortunately, with no hookshot to skip stuff once we get there, and with no hammer, we can't access those portals. Right? We need Pegasus boots and gold gloves to be able to access this grave. We still don't have any light source, so some of the Death Mountain caves are off limits, and we don't have the hookshot or the hammer, so we can't do the quick trick, use the ocarina to get to Death Mountain and then just hookshot over here. We can't do that. We've done all the checks for Zora's domain, so that's off the checklist. Of course, we've done the water check here. And we know the Master Sword's right here, but we need to get here in the Dark World. And right now, the only way we can get to the Dark World is up here in Death Mountain, in the upper section. We are screwed because we can't continue any further here in the Eastern Palace, because we don't have the lamp for a light source. But we've checked everything else that we can, all down here. The Book of Medora is the only thing that's stopping us from the Desert Temple. And we don't have the 3 pendants. Of course, we need the light source to get the first pendant here. And we need the hookshot and hammer to get this pendant. The 3rd pendant is in Thieves Town, but we need a portal to the Dark World to get there. And the 3 pendants will get us 1 item check in the Master Sword pedestal. We have the shovel, so we already did the shovel item check. And we can't do the upper section of Hyrule Castle till we have the Master Sword, which means we gotta go here to get it. And we have the magic mirror. I'm just trying to talk this logic out so it makes sense. We have the magic mirror to get to here, but we need to get to the Dark World, to this location in the Dark World first. Which is impossible to do because we don't have the hammer. and the hammer opens up the portal here to take us to the Dark World, which would be perfect. Or here to take us to the Dark World. We know that we'll get something for the green pendant in Thieves Town. We did the entirety of the escape sequence underneath Hyrule Castle. Swamp Palace. No, we can't do that either because we can't get to the Dark World. We can use the mirror to activate the Swamp Palace to open it for us, but we can't actually... We need to get to the Dark World first. Is there any other Dark World portal that exists that you can get access to with just the Grey Glove? Also, that's one question. The other question is there anything here in the Light World that we've checked that's accessible that we're missing? As far as I know, the only checks that we haven't checked in the Light World would be the Triforce in the top left here. If we have the Book of Medora, then we can check all the different tablets. There's 3 tablets. Like gravestones. We didn't do the like speed minigame because we saw that it was just rupees. But I'm talking just Light World checks here. We know that a piece of heart is waiting for us. Oh, not a piece of heart. The exact shield that we just got, like the super pricey one from Zora. We know that's waiting for us once we beat Aghanim, but that doesn't matter because we need the Master Sword to beat Aghanim, and then we need the mirror. We need access to here in the Dark World. To anywhere in the Dark World besides Death Mountain. We can fly to a few locations. We can fly to Death Mountain, which gives us access to the main caves without the lantern, but stops us at a certain point because, oh no, you know, we can Magic Mirror and Spectacle Rock. See, this is why I talked this through. So we can Magic Mirror and Spectacle Rock. There was just arrows up there, but we can get there and then gain some more access. We have the Bombos Medallion, which should open up. I'm pretty sure it's Bombos that opens up the Turtle Rock. And we have both canes, so we can do a bunch of stuff there, including Tower of Hera up there. We did all of the checks in Lake Hylia down here, as well as Zora's Domain. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. So go to Death Mountain again. Okay, cool. That's it. Had to talk it through. That's the only way. Should be able to fully heal here. Yes. Whew. It's just easier to do this. Much easier to do that. It's crazy. There's a lot of checks in Link to the Past, so I can understand why a lot of people feel like it's intimidating to dive into a randomizer of it, because you have to remember a ton of stuff. A lot of people use trackers. You went out? Ah. A lot of people use trackers to track items and stuff like that, and there are tools out there that people use, like apps and stuff, that allow them to track their progress and help them out. This is one of my favorite pieces of music in Evo Search for Eden, by the way. Easily. So now that we're... Oh, I was just about to say, now that we're atop Spectacle Rock, we can actually get some progress, but no. I dropped right off of it. 1 second. Use the mirror here. There is an item check here. There's a tablet across this bridge, but we don't have the Book of Medora, so we can't translate what's going on in it. There's another one in the desert. I think there's a third one. I could be wrong. It could just be 2. I'm not sure exactly how they did it. So we've got access to Tower of Hyrule right away. And we can't do anything over here, actually. Interesting. Because we don't have the hammer. So we can't access Turtle Rock. Yet. But we can do Tower of Hyrule. I like this. Yeah, this is just a great piece of music. Okay, we're doing it. Tower of Hyrule, here we come. This will get us the blue pendant. Great. We have the potion, we might as well use it now. Oh, come on. Big key get. Some cash is in Ganon's tower. Cool. There we go. There's our lantern, folks. There we go. Perfect. It's gonna open up some Death Mountain caves. It's going to allow us to do the Palace of Darkness once we get to the Dark World. And it's going to allow us to finish the Eastern Palace. I have to kill these things. Ooh, that was awesome. That was super unintentional, but super amazing. It worked out. Absolutely worked out in our favor. That was not planned. Oh, that timing. Awful timing. We got lucky and we got the thieves in this seed that you can attack. We normally always have to deal with thieves that do damage to you that you can't damage at all. We don't have the hook shot, so we can't get this chest item, unfortunately. What? Oh. We're gonna have to use our sword here. What? They can attack us? He can attack us before we even get there. That's bullshit. I like that this arena looks like an eyeball, so it makes sense. Excuse me? Can't I attack you? I'm extremely lost as to what's going on here. You can always attack this guy with your sword. Do you need a specific type of sword to kill this guy? Can someone corroborate? Anyone who plays Link to the Past at all? Is it like you need the Master Sword at least to hit this thing? Because if so, we don't need to keep doing this. Yeah, there's nothing. Bombs are gonna do nothing too. Oh no. Bombs do damage. Maybe the boss requires a Master Sword. That's crazy. I didn't know that. When did you learn? I usually use the arrow or the hammer on this thing. This is a funny way to do it, but it is, I think it's doable this way. We're actually killing some. But we're gonna run out of bombs, and we're not gonna be able to attack the main one. Yeah. Last one. It's not doing enough damage. Seems to be effective, but it's not doing enough damage though. I think that's what we have to do. I think we have to get the Master Sword first. Which is interesting because then what kind of weird ass backwards logic is this, right? Like we don't have the... This is the only place we can go to get something. We did get the lantern, so I guess we could do this section. But in order to get the Master Sword, we need to go to the Dark World. We need the hammer. I would be so pissed if the hammer was the big key item that we can't access because we don't have the hookshot here. And the chances of us getting a hook shot for beating this Eastern Palace boss is very, very slim. So what are we fucking missing now? Need the hammer to access Turtle Rock. Maybe bombs have always been the best for this boss. Possible. We can't actually just go... We can't use the portal here until we have the gold gloves, by the way. If anyone's thinking, oh yeah, there's a portal in the middle of Lake Hylia, like in front of the cave where the Great Fairy Cave is. We can't because we don't have the golden gloves, so we're stuck there. Damn. I'm just trying to think through, you know, what we got. Biggest thing is we need access to the Dark World. Not just in this upper section of Death Mountain, because we need the gold gloves so we can access the portal here or here. Or we need the hammer so we can access the portal here or here. Or so that we can get to the second side of Death Mountain. Hookshot would be a bonus because then we can get the actual big chest in Tower of Hera where we are, and actually we could get across this bridge. Book of Medora would open up a couple of checks for us up here in the gravestone in the desert, and then also would get us another Triforce piece, including into another dungeon. Ah, this sucks. We're doing terribly in terms of the actual Triforce hunt, though, by the way. The fact that we only have 5 and we played for this long, that the last 3 seeds that we tried of this, we had at least 10 or 15. We got 1 to 17, and we're stuck at 17 for a while. This doesn't do anything, right? Because it doesn't matter. I don't know, folks. It's a tricky one. There's always a situation you get in with a seed where it's like not necessarily soft locking you, but you've pretty much checked everything. Because we don't have Pegasus boots, we're kind of locked out of a few items. Locked out of items like this, but this is like a fairy fountain. But anything like this can be broken with Pegasus boots. We don't have that. The item is just some bombs in the library. That doesn't really matter that much. This is tricky. He's just gonna slowly follow me. Just one sec, folks. Death. You know what, I think I might just call the stream. I mean, call this run. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense to do that, I think, at this point. Just based on where we are with the run. But I want to say thanks to everyone that's been hanging out. To everyone that's been following, the most recent followers, Fishing Worth, thank you for the most recent follow. Thank you to those that have been showing up on the regular, and thanks to those that hung out during the Super Mario 64 Randomizer stream earlier. Stick around, we're going to be rating Carefree Bomb. He's playing Ocarina of Time Master Quest on original hardware. He is going through that game pretty quickly. It's a fun one. It's a challenging one, but it's a fun one. And Carefree Bomb has a lot of really cool interactivity in his channel. He's a really good retro streamer, and it's just a cool community over there. So let's go do that. Go give Carefree Bomb a follow. If you're not following me right now on YouTube or on Twitch, click that follow button. And follow me on Twitter, because I actually post every single day about each game we're playing. And tomorrow is an extended viewer request day. We're going to play 2 games in full. Not in full, but 2 games for the whole day. We're going to play Paper Mario Black Pit, which is a really cool, brand new ROM hack of the first Paper Mario 1. And then we're going to be starting a full playthrough of Super Mario RPG as part of our redeems from Revan 15 and then from Stegosaurus McCartney. So I'll see you there. It'll be at 11 a.m. Pacific, and I'll be streaming all day tomorrow. So I'll see you then, and I'll see you in the next video. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you in the next Triforce Hunt video, or Link to the Past race, perhaps. We'll do a co-op with Itaromas here. But let's raid Carefree Bomb, and I'll see you in Carefree's chat. Thanks again, everyone. Have an awesome night, and I'll see you tomorrow.